You guys, the camera doesn't do justice. This hair is so... Look at that fucking magenta, yo. Oh. This is the most beautiful shade of purple. Like, it looks burgundy, but that is purple, and it is the most beautiful fucking shade of purple. I wish that I had known that that was the purple I was gonna get. It's like a plum. It is so fucking gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it's gonna look so good in a ponytail. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. So I actually haven't taken my hair down yet. This is the first I've taken my hair down. I literally took my hair out of my sleeping braid moments before I started the meeting. And I was just like, oh my god. Oh, I missed 420. Oh, I'm so sad. I got the bowl loaded and everything. It's literally 1 minute past. It's 10:21. Damn it. Oh, I missed 420 somewhere. That's okay. Oh, you guys. So, it's quite dark. I had a couple people go, wow, it's dark. Well. Galaxies are dark. Oh my gosh. I think a lot of people, when they heard that I was putting magenta in my hair, they thought that it was going to be more pink. My hair was blue beforehand. I kept saying that it was going to most likely turn into this, like, beautiful purple color. Like, oh, you guys, everything turned out phenomenal. My bangs are 3 shades of purple. You see that? We have the light pure purple, and then we have that beautiful purple, and then we have this plum that's from the magenta. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm getting so excited. I'm starting to sweat. You can tell because my glasses have the eyebrows. Oh man. Hold on, let's... There we go. Disappear. There we go. It gave me the little fucking anime. Oh my god. Anime fucking eyes. Oh, I'm so glad I have my air conditioner on right now. I am like sweating profusely. So, you guys, so if you guys have been following me, you already know that like 2 months ago I had bleach blonde hair, and I thought that I was going to keep that hair for quite a long time. That was like my plan, right? Well, you know, plans changed, and in the month of June, like, or was it July? It was July. I'd have to look back and look in the meetings, to be completely honest. I think it was July that I decided to start, you know, I wanted to switch up my Hare. And I'm so glad that I did. You guys, I am so glad that we dyed our hair that fucking emerald color by Splat, which caused it to have that blue base that got us this. And there is still some of the blue pieces, like this right here. This is blue. I know it's, like, hard to tell, but, this is blue. This is a blue hair. I left some blue pieces to give it dimension. So my Hare is like 4 shades of purple and then a couple shades of blue. Just giving it that beautiful galaxy fucking tones. I am beyond happy by my Hare. Like, straight up beyond happy. Because we missed the 420 somewhere, that gives me a chance to actually get some crumble onto this bowl. Also, I originally was actually doing this meeting because I was going to do a blind as fuck run. But I did a Batman toss, and it came up Fortnite, so here we are. Hopefully we get some Kottontales to come chill and chat with me during this meeting. It's Sunday, so Sundays are my day. It's the last day of my day. At like 5:30 today, I will resume mermy duties. So there's that. Oh, God, I'm just in love with my hair. I'm so fucking happy. Like, like I prefer bright colors and like blonde on me, but if I'm going to do a dark hair, it's definitely going to be Galaxy. You know what I mean? I foresee me just like keeping this for a while. I am so happy. I'm happy with the length of it. I'm happy with the color. It honestly turned out way better than I could have ever imagined. Like way better. Way, way better. Oh. So this upcoming weekend, so it's Sunday, so this upcoming weekend, the 29th, I'm going to be down in Vancouver staying the night at my sister Wolf's. And she just messaged me because I was like, I can't wait for next Saturday. There is a new movie I want to watch with yous. And she's like, what movie? I'm going to have it be a surprise. But she's like, I can't wait. I have so much to tell you. I'm intrigued by this so much to tell you because when she says, there's so much to tell you, there's so much to tell me. So I'm kind of intrigued there. Oh, you guys, I'm not gonna lie. I really kind of hope that my hair fades to that blue color that we had, because you see this color right here. It's showing up burgundy. It's definitely not showing up purple. Well, right there it kind of is. This is that pure magenta on top of that blue base. And I'm telling you right now, it is the most beautiful purple I have ever fucking seen. It is like this deep, dark, plummy color. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wish that all of my hair was that color. That's how beautiful it is. Or that I wish that I had put more in it. Like I put a piece here, I put some, I put that piece there. I'm glad I put, basically when I was doing my hair, I put a lot of the dark on this side and then a lot more light on this side. I want it to be kind of even and flow, but I didn't just want it to be like, a bunch of bright colors in the front and dark in the back, which is usually what a hairstylist does. Instead, I brought that dark color up, and then I even, because that right there is like a mixture. Some of the hairs I did mixtures in. So this one right here is a mixture of the blue, the purple, and the magenta. My hair is fucking phenomenal. I can't even. I definitely need to get outside into the natural light or just get some good lighting in the house and take some pictures of this before I wash it for the first time, because the first time I won't be washing my hair probably for like a week. I will be using just water and conditioner if needed. And if I absolutely like the like at my scalp feels gross, like I'll take like a very very small amount of shampoo, rub it in my hands, and then kind of work it through just my roots. Um, but I want to keep this color for as long as I can. Now, the best part about the one and only with argan oil is that it fades to the most beautiful colors that you could have ever imagined. So I'm not worried if like we accidentally have it start fading. It's going to fade to a beautiful color. That's the best part about these dyes. And doing a galaxy hair, there's no way to fuck up galaxy hair, you guys. There's literally no fucking way to mess up a galaxy hair. Because galaxies can be muddled, you know what I mean? And they're dark and vibrant, you know what I mean? So my Hare, it's so good. Just look at that. It's so fucking good. Fuck. And yes, I did this 100% to myself. Ooh. I'm so glad that I'm one of those bitches that can do my own Hare, man. Uh yeah. If you wanted to achieve the type of hair that I have, you would have to bleach your hair for one, okay? Because you have to start with a very light base. And then you would have to stain your hair blue. So you'd have to go to the most beautiful, phenomenal platinum blonde and then dye it blue, which is going to stain it. But then you also have to remember that you can try to mimic someone's hairdo, and it isn't going to turn out the exact same way because everyone's Hare is different. What's this? You know, I've been getting a lot of messages this morning. It was kind of interesting. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about it. Of course, on a day where I decide to, instead of taking my day off, because usually on Sundays, because it's the last day of my weekend before I resume mermy duties, I will tend to take the day for myself. But to be honest, I don't want to stew with my thoughts and feelings by myself. I'd rather stew with my thoughts and feelings by myself here in Club Cottontale. I'm also really not happy about this. It's getting better, but this like dryness goatee, I'm not having it. Like my brain keeps going, baby, you should stop sucking nasty dick, and I'm like, I haven't even sucked a dick in over a month, so this is definitely not from that. And my brain was like, touche, touche, like straight up trying to fuck with me. But it was that face stuff. Like it did wonders for this planet. This right here was a really, really bad zit, like not even like 4 days ago. And the face wash completely eradicated it. Same thing with this one. And there was one up here that it got rid of. Like, ooh, ouch, my finger hurts. So it works on what it's supposed to, but if you put it on your sensitive skin and the areas that are like prone to dryness, so like my muzzle, the muzzle portion of my face is very prone to dryness. And now I know, you know, what a way to learn the hard way, man. I'm not happy about it. Waking up with just like immense dryness, having to slather more of my fucking moisturizer on, like, no. It's not things that we like. Kind of hoping my sissy wolf comes and says hello, because I had told her that I'm in Club Cottontale, and sometimes when I let her know that I'm in Club Cottontale, she'll pop her on in. I'm very excited to see her next weekend. I haven't been away from the house in about 2 weeks, and I'm definitely going stir crazy. I definitely need to get out of the house. I definitely need time away from Moose and just everything that is here within the household. So, alright. So, we have Jaded Rose loaded to perfection. Yes, yes, yes. I would like to know why people are so gung-ho to meet people from these dating apps. It's like, why not take a little bit of time to get to know them in text message? Especially with me, like, I find that if I meet someone in person, you know what I mean? It's just like it hurts more to have them, realize there's something about me that they weren't into. It's like there's a huge portion with texting people that you can learn about who they are. Because, like, I've been finding that, it's always going to be a struggle bus, but I've been especially finding lately that, these people who are swiping on me are not swiping because they're reading my bio. They're swiping because they think I'm pretty. And you know what? Cool. I don't give a fuck about that, okay? Like, I swipe because I think you're attractive too, but I'm also reading your fucking bio. I am not just going, oh, they have a pretty face. Because, see, that's just it is, yeah, you may have a face that I want to sit on, but I'm not going to sit on it unless you're a kind, courteous, communicative human being who has affection and attentiveness for the one Amber motherfucking Lewis. Like, I'm going to give you my affections if you're a person that gets that way, and I expect it back. I am so on edge because I recently, gave my romantic energy to someone who completely ignored it. You know what I mean? I gave them my energy all fucking week. And then the one time that I need it, and I even said that I'm having a mentally low day, they didn't even help. Like, they weren't even trying to help. You know what I mean? And I don't need that kind of energy in my life. And it's really pathetic that instead of talking about it like a human being, like a grown-ass fucking adult, this tit-ass baby of a man blocked me. Mind you, this is the same person who wanted to put me as their lock screen on their phone. But they couldn't talk about my mental. So you blocked me. I'm glad you blocked me, baby, because I don't need that kind of energy in my life. I don't know why people forget the concept that, yes, you need to be attracted to the person, but you have to be more than attracted to just their physical being. I will full on admit that there's people who I swipe on that I don't 100% find physically attractive. I swiped because of something in their bio, because something they said, something about the way they smiled in one of their pictures. You know what I mean? But then these people, they send me messages like, oh, baby, you think I'm sexy? And I'm like... And I'm literally like, fuck, okay, I'm not a liar. How can I not be rude as fuck right now? Because I know I don't think you're sexy. I swiped because one picture had a cute smile and the bio was real. It was real information. You know what I mean? But no, I don't find you cute right off of the initial picture. And then they send another picture. And it's always like this. And they're like, am I cute now? And I'm just like, that's worse. Like what am I supposed to do? Like, you want me to lie to you? Like, you want me to gaslight you? Because that's what it feels like. And I'm not a gaslighter. I will gas you up. I will not gaslight you. There's such a fine, like, it's so weird that both of those words are used for when one is to break you down and one's to build you up. Gaslighting is bearing down someone, breaking you down, making you think something is true when it's not, okay? And gassing someone or gassing them up is hyping them up. Like, yeah, girl, get it. You looking fire today. That ass is on point. Them flapjacks need to get clapped. Like, versus like, damn, them ass cheeks are so flat, you need to inflate them up. You know what I mean? Like, one is hurting and one is helping. Because, man, that's one thing that, like, people need to realize, that, like, beauty really is only skin deep, because there is literally someone out there who's willing to stick it in you just because they can. Not because they find you attractive, not because they want to date you emotionally, simply because they want to stick it in. Don't matter what you look like. You have a vagina. You have a hole. And see, those are the people I don't want to fuck with. I'm very good at taking things for face value. That's why I have an FWB. Do I like my friends with benefits? Yeah, I do. I have a big ass crush on my friends with benefits. But I'm gonna take that relationship for what it is. I already know he ain't trying to date me. He's just trying to fuck me every once in a while, and that's fine because that means that I get to play with him. Mutual play, you know what I mean? That is what an FWB is. It's two consenting grown ass adults who are like, I need sex, you need sex, let's sex together. God, I'm kind of like stupid horny and wish that I'd gotten laid this weekend, but it's all good. You know what I mean? My baby box is gonna start booming, and then we'll go from there. But anyways, it looks like it's just me, myself, and I, as the usual. So let's go ahead and have damn near a wake and bake for me. I only had one other bowl this morning at like 6:30 in the morning, almost 7 o'clock. Um, just like a little quick, and then I went back to sleep for a couple hours. I eventually got up about 9:30, I want to say, 9:30. Got up, did my morning stretches. Um, was thinking like, what do I want to do today? It's really warm outside, so I didn't want to go outside. And then I was like, well, I don't have any friends in town, so I can't invite anybody over. I'm like, well, do I just want to sit and watch something on TV? Do I want to read a book? I'm just like going through the list of things that we could do, and I'm like, you know what, fuck it. Let's just go to Club Cottontale. Let's do a blind as fuck run. So I start getting Fall Guys up and everything, and I'm like questioning myself, and I look at Batman, he's looking at me, he falls off the mantelpiece, and he goes, flip me. And I'm like, alright. Face up is Fall Guys, face down is Fortnite. I fucking flip him, he lands face down with his cape over his head, and I'm like, alright, Fortnite it is, so here we are. I have decided, and it's with a weary heart that I do this because I have made like Mr. the Handmaker, Greg. He's an individual who comes into our channel every once in a while. I'm able to chat with him every once in a while on Snapchat and stuff like that. I met him via one of the dating apps, but it feels more friendly. Like me and Mr. the Handmaker, like there definitely is like some flirting, and I think we find each other attractive. Um, he's never outright came and said that I'm pretty or anything like that. I have said that he is handsome, so like I said, I don't know. But like, it's just a friendship, and I'm not looking for friendships. I did not join those dating apps to I wanted to start that way. You know what I mean? But I'm the type of person that all relationships starts as an acquaintance. So I wanted to start as an acquaintance and build its way up. But my end game is that I want to be with someone. You know what I mean? And if I'm not gonna get that from those apps, then I'm just gonna delete them and just go back to attempting to date the organic way. Meaning I'm gonna be alone for a very long time. That's okay though. I'm I'm just gonna have to be okay with the thought of being alone for the rest of my life with just me and my daughter. And a lot of people go, "Oh, that should be enough. You have your daughter," and it's like, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you like, "Oh yeah, it should totally be enough," because it's not enough. I'm not gonna sit here and fucking lie. I'm a hopeless romantic, and I want someone who's going to love me affectionately, romantically, from now till the end of my days. You know what I mean? I have people who love me. I don't just simply want love. I want romantic love. And sure, maybe it's selfish, but I want it. And I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? So a part of me is always going to be sad. A part of me is always going to be upset. A part of me is always going to be wanting more because I don't have it. And I haven't had it in a long time. Dan was the last person to give me true romantic affection. That man loves me. He still loves me, but that's different time, different place. You know? Better to have loved and lost than never loved at all, but I'm really sick and tired of people mistaking lust for love and flirting for intimacy, because that's not. Like, how do you convey to these people that I am not looking to be a piece of meat for you to stare and gawk at? I'm not. Like, you may use it that way, but that is not what I am. I'm here to be myself and, you know, meet and make connections with people who actually want to have a connection with me because they want to have a connection with me, not because they're hoping to get something out of it, or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, life is not, for the most part, life is not complicated if you don't make it that way. Yeah, my fucking catfish senses are tingling. This person's name is Ghost 33. Wonder what they're gonna do. I won't be surprised if they ghost me. It's right in their motherfucking name. I also learned a new term, SSBBW. This was a term that I did not know, but an SSBBW is not a ship, which totally thought it was, and maybe it is kind of like a metaphor for it, but it means super sized, big, beautiful woman. So it's like those women who are like morbidly obese, you know what I mean, that are exuberantly large. Yeah, some would consider me an SSBBW because I have a belly that you can physically grab. It's not like, oh, look at my little pudge on my tummy. Like, I got a motherfucking gut. I have a tum tum. You know what I mean? Like, this thing, it jiggles when we fuck, and it is a pillow that is quite comfy. Like, I'm a big girl. You know what I mean? I'm not thick. I'm curvy, but I'm not curvy. Like, those are terms used for people who are, what I like to say, big in all the right places. You know, they got the big thighs, the big butt, big breasts, but they got thin legs, waist, and arms. Yeah, stupid cunts. Built like Jessica Rabbit up in this bitch. I am not built like Jessica Rabbit. I am built like Tess Holiday and Lizzo. With smaller boobs. I had a stupid fuck go, man, you got small breasts for a big girl. I'm like, you got a big ego for a guy with a small dick. He did, though. Yeah. That's why, like, I usually don't even tend to, like, talk to people who are just into big girls, because people who are just into big girls, they're an interesting breed, the chubby chasers, you know what I mean? Because they like a very specific size of big girl. You have the ones who like the ones that are just super lumpy. The more rolls you got, the more they love it. And then you like the ones who just want their girl to, be thin, but be super thick in certain places, like that big old fat ass and thick thighs. You know what I mean? They want the thick thighs, but they don't want the thick arms. That's one thing that I hate as being a bigger girl, is that I have arms, and when they sit, you get this little thing right back here. The last person that I like, and honestly, they're lucky I didn't break their hand. They kept doing this, like doing that right there. It was very rude. It was very hurtful, and I should have punched him in his stupid little fucking face, because it was like, and the way he was doing it, I get he was trying to do it in an affectionate sort of way, like he just liked my body, but it was not coming off as an affection. It was just coming off like, you're playing with my fat, bro, and you're making me feel insecure about it, you know? That's something that I really don't like, is that I've explained to a lot of people whom I'm talking to right now that I am not an insecure person, but because of my past history with my ex, I have so many insecurities. You know what I mean? So it's like, if you're really trying to get to know me, you would be self-aware of those things. But see, people don't want to get to know you. They want to get to know your body. They don't want to get to know your brain and heart. They want to get to know your body and all of the parts. You know what I mean? No emotions and hearts. Just body and parts. And I want all of the above. You know what I mean? I want someone that I can make an emotional connection with, that I actually do want to gobble their cock like it's a fucking sausage. Mm. Damn, it's been too long. I'm hoping that my FWB is available next Saturday. Yes, please. uh, Sunday morning, just me, myself, and I. Lots of lurkers, but no one to say hello. Whenever we have lurkers like that, I always figure that there's someone new popping in that's like, oh, what is this? Oh, God, what is this? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Hey, hey, hey. And another one bites the dust. And another one gone, and another one gone. Another one bites the dust. I said, hey, what you gonna do? Yeah, we're about, what is that, 124 away from completing our forage thing, which makes me so happy. Our umbrella is almost complete, which is good because we are, in fact, on week 7, or week 7, Jesus Christ, week 10 of this season. So, most definitely getting that working. Getting that work, 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 work. What up? What up, Izzy? Finally, someone says hello. Of course, it's someone that it's already afternoon for them. Sunday afternoon. Oh, my face is so dry. I'll be happy when I wake up and this dryness is gone. Like, for reals. Fresh, fresh water. That water. Alright, let's actually smoke this bowl. Come on, bitch. A huge portion for me is that I'm not just smoking marijuana to have fun smoking marijuana. It is a medicine for me. So a huge portion of toking for me is getting any thoughts and feelings out before I have the bowl. So then I can enjoy it and have it do what it needs to 100%. Versus if I was to just instantly toke, it would help, but it also wouldn't fully help because I would still have all those like erratic thoughts. And whereas, like, it does a good job at shutting them up, for the most part, it's best to try to use our own mindfulness to make them dissipate on their own before we add the medicine. Oh, man. Oh, I'm in love with my hair. I wish it wasn't as hot today so I could just go walking around the neighborhood and just let my hair shine in the fucking sunlight and just have people go, oh, ooh, ah. It's so funny as I don't really like attention, and people seem to think that people who dye their hair fun colors, they only want attention. They're seeking attention from someone. I'm telling you right now that most people who do their hair or dress a certain way, they're not trying to seek your attention. They're literally doing it because it makes them feel good. You know what I mean? Oh man. Last night, we may not have gotten any victory royales, but we were poning. I was feeling the Fortnite yesterday. Whew. Yeah. Yo, my heart is so good. What? So fucking beautiful, man. You're so beautiful, girl. I really love these blue pieces. Ah, man, it's just so good. It's just so good. Excuse me. Oh, I'm in love with my hair so much. So in love. So in love. So, so fucking happy. Alright, so originally, I was thinking about doing a blind as fuck run. Now, typical Club Cottontail fashion, I only have a meeting because I'm feeling like it. Not because someone wanted me to, not because I had a bunch of people that were going to come say hello, simply because I wanted to. I had thoughts, feelings, or whatever has it that I felt like getting out. Today, it's new Hare who dis. Moist vibes. It is currently almost 11 a.m. here in the beautiful state of Washington, so good motherfucking morning from me to you. But good afternoon and good evening to all of the Cottontales around the world. It is Sunday. It is the 23rd of August, 2020, and we're just simply enjoying some Club Cottontalery, getting some medicine in us, and then I do plan on playing for a bit, just kind of seeing how I feel. I did make sure to wear my braces last night. You can actually, oh, maybe it's not showing up on camera, but I can see the indentations. You can kind of see it right there. The indentations of me wearing my brace last night. So I have braces that I have to wear on both of my wrists when I sleep because I have carpal tunnel. So, carpal tunnel can affect any portion of your body, kind of like arthritis. But traditionally speaking, you get arthritis and carpal tunnel in your hands and wrists. I do not have arthritis in my hands and wrists, but I do have carpal tunnel in this portion of my body. My right one is worse than my left one. That's why this one tends to seize up the most. And then I do have arthritis in my left leg. It's localized in my knee, but it has been spreading since I was 23. Like, it started in, right with my knee. My doctors feel like I basically popping my ACL exacerbated my arthritis. Like, it's kind of like it was always there, but then the traumatic injury caused it to come full force. So I've had a fucked up leg my whole entire life. I was born with a bad left leg, and it definitely has given me different challenges throughout my life. Uh, I'm really proud that I do have such a shitty left leg, and I am flexible. I can walk, I can maneuver, I can do certain things. You have to be mindful, and I have to modify pretty much everything I do, but I can still do it. You know what I mean? That's one thing that I'm really hoping is that if I decide to have another friends with benefits, I'm gonna make sure that there's someone who has a tool that can do the work, and B, are being mindful of my mind and my body just like I'm being mindful of theirs. Because most people are not mindful of the fact that I got a bad hip, and then after we are intimate, I'm just in pain for the next 3 days because they weren't listening. You know what I mean? I had that happen all the time with Moose, you know what I mean? But we can't even use that as an example because Moose doesn't care about me, you know what I mean? We already know that that relationship was fake, so of course, you know, he would make me do all the work when it comes to that sort of thing. Um, yeah, it's shitty. I've had a lot of selfish lovers in my life, which is really fucking sad. I'm hoping to find someone who is a giver like me, because if two givers get together, basically they're going to constantly be giving to each other, and at some point they're going to have to receive some. And like, we like to receive, just not as much as giving. You know what I mean? Like, that's just the way it is. But no, ever since the other day, I don't even know, I'd have to look at my journal. I want to say it was the 20th. It's only 2 days ago, wow. That would be why it still hurts. 2 days ago, we had sex, and we couldn't, like, I ended up having to do it doggy, which is bad for me because of my hip and my knee. And it was extra worse because they just kept putting their fucking weight on me, and they were a bigger guy, and I kept telling them, like, you can't do that, you can't do that, but selfish, you know what I mean? It's all good. I'm almost 100% that that was just... Shit, when was my last night? One night stand? I'm curious. So, 33, but before that, let's see. Okay. Okay, that was not. We fucked twice, so that's not a one night stand. Married him. A few times with that guy. A few times with him. Wow, are we serious right now? Damn it, brain. Why'd you have to? Why? 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 So the age difference between me and the guy from 2 days ago is 12 years. Guess how many years has passed since my last one night stand? Damn near 12 years. Like, literally, November 30th of 2008. Ah, yeah. Holy shit! Okay, you know, past Amber was chintzy, so when I was writing the new one, I kept wanting to put my FWB was better. And I was like, don't put that. That's rude. Don't write that. I'm like, but it's true. You know what I mean? Like we may have orgasmed with that person, but the other person was definitely way better. Well, past Amber, she straight up was like, how was it? It was good. So and so was better. I'm just like right off the bat. Damn, she's very right to the point. Am I right to the point here at the end too? I'm pretty sure. Do we get a size up in there? Okay, yeah. Yep, we're adding a PS into this one for future Amber. PS! And then I'm gonna write FW boy. But I'm gonna write their actual name. Number 14. Number 14 was better than 15. Way better, actually. Like, way better. Which is crazy because this person almost got me to orgasm without clit stimulation. So that's just like, it's surprising. P.S. And let's just put a little Data Rooney so she knows that it was the 22nd. 22nd, right? Hold on. 23rd. Oh, fuck me. Yeah, it's a 3. PS. So me writing that the FWB is better actually is like saying a whole lot with just that one sentence. Because my FWB, he's a selfish lover too. But I went into that relationship knowing, to be honest, and I'm mainly using him. Like, I do have a crush on him. Like, I would legit love to date that boy. Like, like when I'm ready to date, you know. Um, but I just, like, I don't think I'm his type in that way, if that makes sense. Like, he can fuck me. That's about it. Like, at least that's what I think, and I'm like, because I have a crush on him, and when I get crushes on people, like actual fucking, shut the fuck up, Blue. When I get actual fucking crushes on people, I get so stupid shy. It makes it, it's like, I'm, what were that? What was that? Uh, like, scared to ask certain things. I'm like more reserved, you know what I mean? And I'm definitely a whole lot more giving. Like, I knew that, like when I went to hook up with my FWB, like, I make sure to stretch beforehand. I stretch afterwards. Like, I do what I need to because I already know that they are a bit selfish, you know what I mean? Like, they're aware that I have a bad leg, but when it comes down to it, like, I'm gonna have to be the mindful one. But that's another reason why I wouldn't date them. You know what I mean? Like, if we were to actually date, they'd have to be more mindful of that sort of thing. The person who I'll actually date in the future will, like, I'll please them equally to the way they please me, and, you know, they'll understand that it's gonna like, it's not cut and dry. Like, people always try to just put me in the same positions that you do with everyone else, and I'm like, that doesn't work with me. You have to do it this way. They're like, whoa, this is, like, amazing. And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, this is comfortable. I'm like, yes. And they're like, how? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm just doing what my body can do. You know what I mean? Like, god damn it. Like, I just, though, the thing I'm finding, and that's being very frustrating for me because it's the main thing that I didn't have in my previous romantic relationship with Moose, other than the fact that he was, you know, lying to me the whole time, but he didn't communicate. You know what I mean? Like, there was no communication, and I need that, like, in any relationship, from just a basic acquaintance, like a coworker acquaintance. You gotta be able to communicate so you can get shit done, right? Like, I don't understand. I had someone go, well, but you're able to communicate, so why don't you just ask so and so, you know, the things you want to ask? I'm like, because I don't want to ask. I would have to want to know the answer. Do you get what I'm saying? And I also feel like it would rock a boat. I'm not trying to rock that boat. I'm trying to fuck the boat. Not try to rock it. You know what I mean? And so, no. I will continue to use my FWB like the sexy piece of toy that he is, and then if, like, I'm really good about gauging my own feelings about someone. Like, for example, Glasses. You guys knew Glasses, the guy that I have had a crush on for fucking over a decade, right? And, you know, at the beginning of this year, I came across a really cute snap. Oh, fuck. It was so cute, of his cat licking his beard. And, you know, we started messaging, and it didn't go anywhere. You know, we ended up friend zoning each other, and he actually has a really hot girlfriend now, and I'm happy for him. I'm actually really happy for him. Like, I get off on imagining those two fucking, so yummy. But you know, I had a really intense crush on the guy, and I wanted to kiss him. I wanted to do so much with him, but because I had a really intense crush based on a lot of emotional feelings, I could not, would not, even though I really wanted to, be intimate with him because it would have fucked me up inside. my FWB, this new person, like, it's a fresh crush. Like, I literally was crushing on them for like maybe a month, and then I came across them on Tinder. You know what I mean? So it's not as intense as this other person. And if at any time I found myself having more of an emotional crush, because I do have an emotional crush, but right now the physical aspects of it outshine that so much. May or may not. Like, oh man, I love that man's penis. I just want to like gobble it all the fucking time. It's so funny. I was talking to someone like that. Like, he's a lucky man. I'm like, I'm lucky. Like, sure, he's enjoying it, but I'm enjoying it. You know what I mean? Like, and straight up, even the last time, which next time, Amber, don't do that. So I'm the type of person that, like, when I'm pleasing, like, I don't really want to be pleased, and it's kind of really difficult for me. Like, he started playing with me, and I was just like, oh no. I literally was like, you're gonna need to stop, or I'm not gonna be able to, you know, do this sort of thing. And like, he reluctantly stopped, and I really wish I hadn't. So if that happens again, I am just going to ride the squirt wave that's gonna happen, because I know that's like, if I had allowed it to happen, it probably would have been, the second time would have been even more sexier than it, like, already was. Like, oh man. So I just feel like the third time is gonna be like, it's either gonna be the most awkward situation known to fucking man, or it's just gonna be the most moist situation ever. Which, I'm thinking the latter, to be honest. Because I stopped myself the second time that I had saw him. Like, I literally, I like told him, I was like, you need to stop, because like I stopped myself from having an orgasm, but it wasn't just gonna be an orgasm. That was not something that I was ready for. Like, the last time I had done that was with the last person that gave me romantic affection, and like, it embarrassed me then. Like, and that was something else, as I didn't want to be embarrassed. So, thank you, Aspot. Yes, indeedy. I'm very well aware that my brain and the stuff in it likes to come out my mouth hole here in Club Cottontale. And it can be crude or vulgar, because this is a place where I can be 100% myself. I cannot talk about, I don't have any place that I can talk about any of this. I try to talk it about to my girlfriends, and they're just like, bitch. Like, they don't even know what to do with themselves. They're like... And then I have a lot of girlfriends that are like, teach me. And I'm like, what do you mean? And they're like, show me what you do. And I have shown, like, one friend. She's married now. And it was really funny. A few years back, he even asked, he's like, do you have any new tips for her? I'm like, oh, you already know the main tip. Kiss the tip. And he's like, eh. No, like, you don't want to, like, I don't know. It's reading the situation. And that's what I tell a lot of my girlfriends, is that, like, they'll tell you what you like. You then have to decide if you like it. Okay? Because it's two parts to the game. It's not like, oh, he likes to be deep-throated, and I'm just going to, like, kill myself trying to do it. Don't do it unless you like it. You're going to find a good, happy meaning, like, between the two. Like, grown-ass adults not knowing how to fucking... Son of a bitch. This is why people need... Like, people are so against masturbation. Like, oh my god, you touch yourself? Like, yeah, and I know my body better than you. Like, I can give myself a fucking clitoral orgasm in 5 minutes if I wanted to. Probably less if I really wanted to. Like, because it's just a matter of getting the perfect thought. Thanks, brain! Brain's like, we got you! I didn't mean now. Oh my god. I am legit so turned on right now. Holy crap. Whoa! See what I mean, though? We all have that, like, there's, like, a thought in our brain. And, like, some people go, oh my god, that thought isn't about my spouse. Like, they're in a relationship, right? And, like, they're like, the thought I had isn't about them. I'm like, are you going to fuck the other person that you thought about? No. I'm like, then why not pretend your husband is them for a moment? just don't say shit. Just keep it in your brain. Don't accidentally say something out loud. I had a friend that did that. They're like, bitch, I took your advice and I said the guy's name out loud. I was like, you're a stupid hoe. Like, what? Like, but it ended up in them breaking up because it was an awkward situation at that point, so she ended up telling him like, oh, one of my friends said to just like imagine that you were someone else in my head and I accidentally said their name out loud. And he's like, oh, I've done that before. And she's like, wait, you've pretended that I'm someone else? She got so fucking offended, and I'm like, do you hear yourself right now? I'm like, you literally got mad at him for something that you were doing, and mind you, it was in your fucking head. Like, did he actually do it? No. Then why the fuck are you mad? Like, since when is what we think is something to be used against us? I think a lot of fucking things that terrify the shit out of me, and I only tell my therapist it. Like, there's a lot of stuff going on right now in the real world that has me so fucked up. You know what I mean? Because anyone with mental illness, whether it be low spectrum or high spectrum, whatever it may be, it's treatable with knowledge, acceptance, not accepting their actions, but accepting that they have this thing, and then they can help themselves to do it. It's okay, here's a great example, and now this is something that a lot of people don't want to share because it's a scary thought. I have had the thoughts of killing myself or other people. I've only had the thoughts. I have never acted upon it ever in my life, and never will I. And I've talked to my therapist about this. Having the thought is not what makes you a bad person and isn't something to be prosecuted against. It's when we act upon it. We have to take that mindfulness, the responsibility for that thought that we have, know that it's wrong, and then go forward. You know what I mean? There's so much stigma around mental illness, and when I try to give my thoughts and views on things, people get really mean to me, and then they start calling me names, and I've already been called these names, my whole entire life, and it's something that I've had to deal with, and it's something I talk to Hosey Posey about, and it's something that, maybe, just maybe, I'll find another person to share my romantic life with that I can share those feelings with. Knock, knock, come in. Welcome to Club Kottontale. I'm pretty sure I heard a knock. I had a thought, so I know I heard a knock, though. They're probably gone now, but I know I heard a knock. Oh, no, I decided not to do a blind one. Oh, okay. Just wanted to know what I thought of a different game that I decided not to play. I mean, okay. What was I saying? Nah, I don't fucking know. Oh, this morning I almost had to call my therapist because I came across something that just, I don't know. Recently, I haven't been able to spread the Mooiisstt content, which is sharing my live stream on my Facebook page, because I got a Facebook ban for saying, and I feel like I should have used a comma after woman, but I didn't. I said, yo, and women are stupid hard to talk to. I should have put, yo, period, women, comma, are stupid hard to talk to. Because I didn't put a comma, I'm pretty sure that's why they consider it hate speech. It's because I didn't fucking put a comma after women. Because I was just like, from the standpoint of a person who tries to talk to women, like, we're stupid hard to talk to. Like, I've tried to form relationships or connections with bitches, and all my friends go, why don't you try, like, you're bisexual, why haven't you tried dating women? I'm like, I have. Like, well, like, I have a friend who's surprised that I haven't, like, dated a girl. I haven't had any girlfriends. I haven't, like, I've only gone down on one female. You know what I mean? They're like, that's kind of crazy. I'm like, why is it crazy? I'm like, I'm making connections with humans. I've had crushes on girls. I've flirted with girls. It just never went anywhere. Like, I can, like, you know what I mean? I don't know why. Like, it hurts me more thinking about the attempts to date girls, because they have been more hurtful and like deceitful, which is just so surprising. But you know, Moose still takes the cake. Like he's in my phone as the worst person ever for a reason. He will forever be known. Oh my god, it's almost 4:20 somewhere. Yay, good, and I still have a good, because we missed the last 4:20, bitch. Also, I like that I got my squad back here. We have fucking Blue Bear, Pika Cute, Mr. Reynolds, this little cute little bastard. This is my Valentine for 2020. He's amazing. And then we have Candy Corny, and we have the beautiful Finn herself. And this delicious fat boy is Minty. He's a little Minty boy. Yeah, I love him. He's so fucking cute. Technically a girl. Yeah, I think that's the only one. Well, and she's a girl, and I do call her a girl, but Finn the human is a boy. Boy. So, but her face, like if you look at it, it just straight up looks like Finn. I love it. I love it so much. Yeah, people were 20 somewhere. I am, still pretty disappointed in Shorty. Like, for one, I was already, like, and I even told him, like, because of everything that I've been going on, like, I've been more pickier and only really talking to taller people, you know what I mean? But, like, I was intrigued by them, and I'm just disappointed because, like, I mean, I'm glad that it came to fruition now instead of later, that, you know, he was just lusting instead of actually liking, which is just shitty. Like, I just, I'm just gonna continue to be me and let the waves of life take me however the fuck it's gonna take me, because I have a lot of fucking things that are going about. Like, life has a lot of shit in it. It's always gonna have a lot of shit in it, but there's a lot of goodness that's gonna come about. You know what I mean? Um, and I just have to continue to be me and let the connections go the way they go. And if it becomes a friend, it becomes a friend, because, you know, having a friend love you is still love. And having love in your life is something that does this. You know, I'm thinking about the people who love me. And, you know, it does bring a smile to my face. But then it's almost instantaneous. I start to get sad. I can feel the tears welling up in the back of my brain because, you know, I am a hopeless romantic. Like, I want love, affection, and romance. Like, I want to be swooned, man. And it's so sad because I had some swooning in my past relationship, but it was all fake. Like, everything they did was to keep me in a happy state of mind so they could continue to suck my energy. It's so crazy. And that's why, like, I definitely am more standoffish now. Like, I've always been a blunt, very blunt person, kind of standoffish. But I'm even more so now because of, you know, the history. You know what I mean? I'm definitely looking forward to the person who can, you know, we can share each other's deepest, darkest secrets, or the ones that we're willing to share with a new person. That, like, for me, I have tons of shit that I'm never going to share with you. Like, people always go, damn, you share a lot of your life. And I'm like, ha 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 ha, that's what you think. You know what I mean? Like, like, nope. And when it comes to, like, a lot of people go, oh, but you share your mental. I'm like, because you need to. I'm like, I spent years trying to hide that. I quite literally could have ruined what could have been the love of my life because I wasn't even willing to accept the Ambers. You know, I like to refer to myself as we. I say all the time that the Amber brains, you know what I mean? I have DID. If you don't know what DID is, it's dissociative identity disorder, most commonly known as, drumroll, Blue Bear, tell the folks. Exactly. Multiple personality disorder. Blue Bear, 3 years ago now, was it about 3 years? Almost 3 years. Almost 3 years ago now, we were officially diagnosed, because I always had my suspicions. I always had my suspicions, but it was never something that was easy for me to talk about. You know, I've been in therapy since I was a young child. Therapy from the age of like 4 to like 8, and then again in my early 20s, and then, you know, December of 2015, I started seeing Al. And then she found, or November of 2015, I started seeing Al. She found Hosey Posey for me, and I started seeing Hosey January of 2016. And I've been seeing her since. And, oh, see, I'm trying not to let this turn into a panic attack because it's important for me to talk about this for myself because I watch my content. This content is for me first and foremostly. I am the type of individual who is going to have to go to therapy for the rest of my life. It is what it is. My mental health is not my fault. So not my fault. I didn't ask to be born. I didn't ask to be inherit all of these things, you know what I mean? And I definitely didn't ask to have the fucked up childhood, which caused a lot of other stuff. Like, I didn't ask for any of that. Do I want to live? Yes. So it's my responsibility to make sure that I can. So I now have to be super mindful of all of this shit in my brain. And for a good portion of my life, I didn't want to. Like, I just tried to do whatever I needed to do, you know what I mean? And, like, Hosey and Al, they both constantly would tell me, like, I need to make sure to give myself credit for all of the mindfulness that I used, even before I knew what mindfulness was. You know, some people go through a fraction of what I went through and it breaks them. And I'm not broken. I have lots of pretty cracks, you know, lots of pretty little cracks that have been fixed with gold and emeralds and all sorts of different gems. But I don't know. I don't know why the universe made a creature like me that has so many challenges because it's like the strongest creatures need the most challenges, you know? I don't know. I don't like it though. It's exhausting sometimes. But I will say this, when I'm feeling lonely or I need someone to talk to, sometimes it's nice having DID, you guys. And it's nice having projective DID, because that's what I have. That's Blue Bear is part of that. But anyways, like with Batman, you know, and deciding on Fall Guys or Fortnite, you know what I mean? Like, he helped me decide on that. And, like, obviously, I'm the one that made a decision, ultimately, you know what I mean, to do, like, a coin toss or whatever. But, like, it's the sort of thing that... Gosh, how did she explain it? Hosey had explained it, like... Because one day I was just talking about, like, how does Blue Bear remember something that I don't remember? You know what I mean? I'll be, like, trying to find something, and Blue will be like, look here. And then I'll look there, and it's there, and I'm like, how? And it's, you know, Blue is me. It's just, like, it's in a portion of my brain that I'm not able to access all the time, if that makes sense. I don't... Like, it's... The thing with mental illness and just, like, you're in general, your body in general, like, every human being is so fucking unique, even if they aren't dealing with a hidden thing, you know what I mean? Like, everyone has an inner monologue and weird thoughts and feelings, you know what I mean? So it's like, the more that you realize that everyone's just kind of walking around in their own existential dread, the less you'll be rude to people. And if you see people like me who are just happy and you don't fucking understand how, like, life can be so miserable and we just, like, ding. Like, for one, it's probably just our personality or personalities. Or maybe we just prefer to look at the positives. We've had so many negatives in our lives, or seen so many negatives in life in general, that we don't want to fucking think about that shit. You ever think of that yet? Yes. I don't... Glad that she did. Got some more medicine ground up. I'm gonna get Jaded Rose cashed out, because I need to eat more than I did yesterday. Yesterday was... I don't know. I'm gonna make this week good. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just... It's not my fault that Moose is gonna be a dick and gonna continue to be a dick. But if I don't want to live in happiness, it's my responsibility to take that. So... It's the sort of thing, like, when I resume Mermy duties tonight, I already know that I'm going to have so many things to clean. Because he'll clean. he'll surface clean, so then when like I look at it, I'm like, okay, the kitchen's clean, but really it won't be clean. You know, I'll have tons of stuff that I'll have to clean, and that's okay. And I'll probably get angry because I suffer from anger problems. I really bad anger problems, actually. It's something that I've worked really hard on. That's one that's not one that I could hide, so it's one I had to work on very early on in life. Otherwise I would have no friends. Literally no friends. I'm surprised that I have the friends that I have sometimes. uh Raymundo Cottontale, he's my best friend, one of my best friends. I call him my best duder. He has seen me, like, it's so funny when he'll be in the channel, he's like, he'll start laughing. He's like, this fool thinks you're mad. He's seen me mad. It's not fun. I don't like being angry. I don't like being mad. These are just feelings that I don't like to have in me, but they're so prevalent and get so intense and like and I hate it too because the closer you get to someone, unfortunately, that's when you tend to like treat them the worst, like subconsciously. Like you're not even trying to push them away. You're not trying to be a dick, a bitch, an asshole. And see, that's why I give people extra chances. Because I know that initially they may not be trying to do that. But I have to be careful because, I mean, I thought that about Moose and he was just literally doing it from the get-go. And I think I've encountered a lot of men and women who kind of, they see what they might think is cute or beautiful in some sort of way, or maybe they don't think I'm attractive, they just see a person they can try to use. But usually they're attracted to me, but I also have challenges in life that make it easy to make me think and feel a certain way unless I'm being super mindful. And that's why I know the universe had me marry the moose. It was the ultimate, like, lesson learned. You know what I mean? Like, do you really want to be married so bad, Amber, that you followed the red flags right into the red wedding? Ugh, like, good metaphor, bitch. Thank you. I mean, and it all was meant to be, like, I look back on that day, and it just was meant to be. It's so weird, too, because I put signs. So we had signs on little chalkboards. So he's a huge Zelda fan. Like, I mean, stupid huge Zelda fan. At least that's the one thing that he was honest about, is some of the things that he actually enjoys in life. Because he like, his Legends of Zelda boner is huge. Like, that's how I proposed to him. I did a whole Zelda-themed proposal. But at our wedding, I incorporated both Varela loves. So I'm a huge Star Trek fan and just sci-fi in general. But I had little placards and it said it was too dangerous to go alone. So now they can live long and prosper. It's probably the cutest little thing ever. And the picture is great. Like, and honestly, like, it was too dangerous to go alone, but I didn't go with them. Like, I have Blue Bear. He walked me down the aisle and he carried a little placard that said, I helped her find you, and you helped her find Redomancy. And when I wrote that, I meant it in the aspect that, like, he helped me find love in my life, and that the Redomancy that I found was with this person. But in all actuality, he did help me find him, but the him didn't help me find Redomancy with that himself. He helped me find it within our daughter. You know what I mean? Like, I had to make a child with Moose in order for that child to be Amber M. Lewis Jr., my rainbow, my mini-me, my beautiful, sassy 2-year-old daughter. You know what I mean? So, everything fucking happens for a reason. It's so fucking crazy. Like, and the quicker that you realize that people who seemingly have what you want or everything that they like want in life, most of those people worked really hard to get it and sacrificed something to get it, and they may not be as happy as they seem. You know what I mean? I had what most people considered a fairy tale relationship, and it was all false. Complete 100% fake. Not on mine. I was all real. But the other half was completely fake. Fooled everyone. You know what I mean? So it's like, life is scary. So definitely look at the positives, you know what I mean? Because it's always going to have that scary, negative shit. So why not look at the positive? You know what I mean? And a lot of people, they think, oh, because I'm always thinking about the positive, I don't think the negative exists. Like, do I really seem like that much of a Nimrod? Like, do I really come off as that much of a moron to people? Because I think that's an 80s doll saying that shit. Just someone trying to troll me, you know what I mean? And trying. Like, I'm so oblivious to most things that I thought the word cringe was like not even a bad thing, and apparently it was people making fun of me. And then I went and used it and hurt someone's feelings. I'm like, well, fuck me. That's still getting to me because the person whom I was watching the video, like the video turned me on, but it also made me go, oh, you know what I mean? Like it made me do the cringe face, and that's why I was like I knew I should have put the fucking heart with it, but like I don't know. I'm not hip with all these stupid internet terms when, like, bot. Apparently, bot is a bad thing. And goat's a good thing, but not always a good thing. Like, sometimes people will call someone a goat because they're not a goat. They're not the greatest of all time. They're actually, like, really horrible. So, like, it's funny to call them a goat or whatever. I don't know. I personally think that, like, shit like that can only hurt you if you allow it to. And if you don't really understand this shit, like, it can't hurt you. Oh, man. What am I going to do with my day? So, it's not even noon yet, and I have until, like, 5:30. It's going to be a hot one, but honestly, I think I might try to slather my face up with some moisturizer, because that's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about taking this out into the sun, because it's really dry. Like, I already have to put more moisturizer. It's getting better. It's getting better. It used to be a full goatee. It looks like I shaved half of it. Plus my hair is so good, it's just distracting. I think that it's not so bright that I can open this window more. Okay, bitch, calm down, calm down. Ah, it's too much in the brain just then. Overstimulated. See, and that's something else that I like to utilize my channel is with, knowledge on at least my mental illness, you know what I mean? To help people understand it more that, you know, a person can have a mentally high day, mentally low day, but just because they have a mentally high day doesn't mean that they're all better. It just means that they're having a better day than the mentally low day, because every single day a person who has mental illness or physical, like mental or physical health challenges, every single day they're having to be mindful. They're having to do things to make it easier for, you know, to do the real world things that everyone do without even a thought, you know what I mean? And I find that a lot of people seem to think that that's not the case, you know what I mean? Like, every single day I'm not having to utilize mindfulness because I don't have a continuous amount of racing thoughts. Like, I'm sorry, you don't know my brain, and you don't know how exhausting it is, you know what I mean? I try to understand other people's, but I find that, like, I'll ask people about theirs, but then they won't want to listen about mine. As soon as I start talking about mine, they start talking about theirs again. And I'm like, no, 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 this is a two-way street. I'm understanding and acknowledging yours, but at what point are you going to acknowledge mine? You know what I mean? I'm not just going to let you be a succubus. That's why, like, to be honest, I don't think I have any flirtationships, and I'm trying to find a way to word it to, you know, the bread daddy that, like, I don't think he is a flirtationship. I just think that he is someone, because I don't consider him even a friend. He's an acquaintance that I talk to every once in a while, because he doesn't, yeah, he doesn't fill my cup at all. I actually get more upset because he, you know, is always kind of just like, I don't know, very casual conversation. Like, it's just, I don't know, it's a very weird, it feels real, but it doesn't feel real at the same time. And, like, a part of me is thinking, like, maybe it can just be a low-grade flirtationship, because he knows that, you know what I mean? It's definitely not, like, yeah, like he even said, like, we were having a conversation one day, and I was like, I get super shy and like when I meet people, like I can't just automatically kiss someone. Like I might be able to hug them. He's like, even me, I'm like, Yeah. I'm like, and he's like, ouch. I'm like, why are you saying ouch? Like, I'm being honest. Like, I'm not just gonna, like, no. You know what I mean? That's why I wouldn't have a long distance boyfriend, because they would, you have like a cyber boyfriend and then you finally meet them in real life. They're expecting all sorts of stuff. Can only imagine. And it won't happen with me. It could, but it's not a guarantee, because I have a shit ton of anxieties and I have to feel the vibe off of something, and text vibes are not the same whatsoever. You have to have a face to face, but you also have to be able to get to know each other a little bit on text. Like, if you can't vibe in text, you're not going to vibe in real life. That's super true too. You know what I mean? Um, but it's like, it's so frustrating, because he seems to think that, like, I would just be super lovey right off the bat, and that's no. Like there's especially with that particular history, like, he just ghosted me. The only reason that we even talk is because I'm the one that messaged him. I guarantee if I had never messaged his bitch ass, he never would have messaged me, ever. You know what I mean? So, no, can't be. It's just like stupid fucking people thinking that their shit don't stink and that they don't have to fucking put any effort into a relationship, because these are cocky people who seem to think that only their time is valuable, that no one else's time is valuable, that it's not equal. You know what I mean? Like, no, I'm sorry, dude. Like, our time is equally valuable to each other if it is valuable in any sort of sense. Because there's some people who your time is not valuable to, and you shouldn't give them your time. And then there's people who make it seem like your time is valuable, and they're gonna make it's gonna go both ways. You know what I mean? Like, damn two-way streets, not one way. My fucking face hurts, man. Well, thinking anyone that's been lurking, twerking, watching incognitally, maybe watching this later on as posted content. Oh, that's a big ass piece of fucking. Just put that into a dab rig. I'll fucking kill you. I do really wish that I actually had conversation, because this weekend has been rough. To say the fucking least. I can now talk about it, but yesterday I had the thoughts of just wanting to completely give up. And if I hadn't done some of those meetings yesterday to keep that mindfulness of why I have my resilience, I might have just listened to them. And I don't want to listen to them. I don't like listening to them and then having to get myself even farther up from, a portion of downness. So I'm proud of myself that I brought myself out of it in spite of everything. You know what I mean? God, I'm a tough ass broad. She's a tough bitch. Okay. Cheers to anyone that's going to be token with me. Got Jada Rose loaded to perfection. A little bit of this crumble on top. Some DJ Short Blueberry. And then we have two types. So for me, whenever I get my marijuana, I do go to the dispensaries. I feel like I live in Washington State. It's legal. It helps my economy. Why not? You know what I mean? And, at some point in the future, I do plan on doing the steps to get my green card. It's just doing certain processes is so mentally draining. So right now I'm on my Social Security journey. I just don't want to do, too many things at once type of thing. But anyways, we have our sativa, which is a delicious Hawaiian golden pineapple, and then Granddaddy Purple, one of my favorites, my indica. And for me, I take 75% of a sativa to 25% of an indica. I portion that up into a grinder, grind it up, get it all up into my bowl. This is Jaded Rose, my preferred piece. You guys see me toke on her quite often. And then we have some of that DJ Short Blueberry. Dude, I feel like it's like a mini blueberry. Like most of the time blueberries are really big, but I feel like this would be like a little teeny tiny cute blueberry. I wonder if the emojis will actually work. Sometimes they bog out, but if they work, it'll be some purple and green hearts with some bunny rabbit bitches blowing out some smoke, letting you know that Amber motherfucking Lewis is about to toke. Oh look, they actually worked this time. Yeah. Yep, just been me, myself, and I. Me, myself, and I. Why? Just me, myself, and I. Oh. Mm, yeah, no. There's a person that's like they're so far away, but they want to chat with me. It's like they live in California. Like I even told them, like, man, you're far away, but I'll chat with you, I guess. Like in all actuality, though, like I ain't trying to chat with people from miles away. You know what I mean? Like if it is a connection, then it's a connection, but. Twins came unconnected. Cosmo and Wanda. I live for that. So I had taken a picture of the twins, right? And I sent it to my buddy, and he was like, "You can't fool me, Cosmo and Wanda." And I'm just like I honestly was speechless. Like I had no fucking response because that was my face for like 5 minutes. I was like just staring at staring at them like, oh my god, they are Cosmo and Wanda. But the way that I have them sitting, so it's very interesting the way that their hands are positioned. One like a pinky sticks out on the right hand, and the left hand is, well, both hands are kind of triggered to hold a gun, but one is like this and then one's like that, right? So I have them positioned to where he's it's, it's doing like it's doing like this. It's, such a fucking child sometimes. But these are the twins. They're lovely. I love them. Just more projective DID. You also need dusted. Need a dust. I find that with the air conditioner, you guys, it creates more dust, and I don't like it because I already dust like a mad woman, and now I have to dust even more frequently. Also, my face is way too dry. I need to wash my hands real quick and put some moisturizer on. So, BRB, fucking fix my dry ass lizard goatee. Stupid ass face wash. Never again! We just gotta snap. We just gotta snap. We just gotta snap. And I know who it's from. Yo, I'm gonna open a. Let's see what the Snapchatty is real quick. So, hello, motherfuckers, and welcome to my club of Kottontales. If you just happen to be tuning in, honestly, this is a chintzy Sunday meeting because on Sundays I do tend to take the day for myself. Honestly, when I woke up at 6 o'clock or like 6:30 this morning, like I woke up and just like wanted to see my daughter. Like usually she wakes up at that time, so I woke up, kind of got kisses, and then had like a mini little morning bowl, and then I went back to sleep from like I don't know, like 7 till about 9, so I got a couple more hours of sleep. And when I woke up, I wanted to do my stretches, which I did. Like, I always need to stretch in the morning to get my body warmed up. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to do anything, not even sit, walk, like, it's just horrid. I have to stretch every day. So I got my stretches in, and then I was like, I don't really want to just like chill by myself. Like I was like, we have a couple books that we could read. Like I was kind of thinking maybe go walk to the park and read a book. Sounded quite lovely. Um, but it's really warm outside, and with my face having these issues with the dry skin, yeah, like it's already feels like 72. It's supposed to be a high of 80. I'm gonna stay inside definitely. Um, but definitely on the next like not so warm day, like fall. We're gonna read so many books in the park in fall. Oh, just calm down. I'm so excited. Um, but just mainly with my face, like we had to take the moment, and it's getting better. Oh, I was going to show you guys the stuff I've been using. It's called like a matcha. It's a rice-based cream. I actually have a few creams I've been using, and it's all from Ipsy. Ipsy is a great way, for $13 a month, you can get different products. And as long as you gear your beauty test, like that's what will determine the products you get. So like you want to get more lotions, like click like the lotion type thing. Like it's nice. You know what I mean? I've gotten products that I enjoy. I've gotten every so often something I don't enjoy or I won't use or I use and it agitates me. Like I used a thing for a zit, but I was not smart, and with certain acne based stuff, you need to just put it on the acne or areas of like oilness, because acne products dry your skin out. That's what it does. It dries it out. That's how it kills the zit. So if you have dry, sensitive areas, like for me, my whole muzzle area here, including my nose and a little bit even up into my T-zone, is very dry. So I have to be careful to not put that there, because it hurts. It fucking hurts. It's not as bad, so you can see this is starting to go away. It still is there, but this side you can still see, kind of looks orange. It hurts. It fucking hurts. I would not wish it on anyone. Um, but yeah, hello motherfuckers, and welcome to my club of Kottontales, just a place for me to be 100% me while helping myself mentally and physically. There's not a lot of places in this world where we can be 100% ourselves. So if you don't have a place, make a place. That's funny. Cool hair. Maybe I should try it on Abby. That's hilarious. Damn. You skinny motherfucker. I didn't even do a snap for the meeting. Shit, let's do a fucking snap real quick. Back! Oh, technology, why are you being such a cunt to me right now? I love you. Why don't you love me? Why don't you love me? Okay, there we go. Hey, there we go. Alright. Ooh. No, oh, dude, I need to go outside and get... Oh, I definitely need to go and take pictures of my Hare. It's just so fucking good. Alright, let's... God, my skin is feeling so rough, it makes me want to use filters. But I don't want to do... That filter changes the face. Oh no, fuck that. Okay, this pop... Okay, yep, this one. This one! Oh wait, let's position it in a way that... Okay, no, we don't like that. We don't like that. That's bad. That's bad. That's not good. That's not good. So we'll just do... Oh, okay, my Hare matches my glasses so well. Okay, share, copy link, copied. It's been, like, shit, it's already been, like, 2 hours and I hadn't done a snap. I'm kind of surprised on that. But that's okay. Cheers, motherfuckers. Come say hello. Seriously, this filter with these butterflies, it like pops all the blues and like purples and oh my gosh, it's straight fire. New Hare, who dis? Moist vibes, yes indeedy. So to be honest, this meeting's probably gonna go until I decide to be done with meetings for today. So said, "Boo's your mama." Oops. I closed the wrong thing. There we go. Oopsie. Just wanted to spread the moist content. Hopefully get some people to come chill with us. So I definitely am going to take the end of my day before I resume Murray duties just for myself. I now can see why it was good that we chose Fortnite and not a new game, because if we had chosen a new game, I would have been more obligated or felt obligated to play versus just chilling here in, my club of Kottontales with some sexy dark stone Kottontale. I do think I'm gonna take it back to her normal preset though. Beautiful. Dude, my solo wins are almost catching up to my duos, which is just savage. I don't even know what this limited time one is. Like, I feel like it's been at a lower one forever. Like, I don't even know. I just love my Hare so much. And it's the type of thing that it's definitely cooler in person. Like, it's not even doing justice right now, like, at all. I definitely can't wait to do, like, a braid. Like, a braid is gonna be so good. I just feels it in my bones. Like, do a fucking, oh, do 2 French braidies. Or just, like, put it up in a ponytail. I feel like ponytails are gonna be infinitely cuter. Everything's just gonna be infinitely cuter because our hair is fucking amazing. 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 But I hope everyone had a good weekend. You know, my weekend definitely was a whole lot more interesting than I wanted it to be. So, I definitely think that I'm going to make sure that we make this week, you know, extra good. Saturday we'll be going down to Vancouver, which will be nice. Yeah. Alright. Good motherfucking afternoon. Let's enjoy a bit of Fortnite. My club of Kottontales, if you know, been lurking, twerking, watching this later on, is posted content. You can kind of already see how it's just a place for me to be me. I come, I chill, I chat with me, myself, and I, and anyone else that happens to come on by. And definitely the way content goes is, you know, if I'm feeling it, I'm feeling it. But as soon as I'm not wanting to, you know, essentially talk to me, myself, and I don't have anyone else to talk to, sort of thing, then, you know, I will end set meeting um, as needed. But, oh, it's 12:07. Um, have a few more hours to me, myself, and I definitely gonna play a bit of Fortnite. I want to try to get our foraged items. Alright, I'm gonna come over this way. You know what, the Slurpee ones had been weird lately, so I'm gonna land at a place that I know that I can get some mushrooms that will actually do me good. Ah, we see her little stone butt. Or is she wearing shorts? It looks like she's wearing shorts. That's hilarious. Her clothing is made out of stone, but she's wearing cloth underwear. Oh, I guess no. Okay, her clothes are made out of cloth. I don't know why. Her wings are made out of stone. Well, that makes sense. Her wings are part of her, bitch. I don't know. I'm nicely medicated right now and just excited to play some Fortnite. Even though it's just me, myself, and I. And that was another thing. So it ultimately came down to a toss on if I was going to play that Fall Guy game or not. But it also kind of came down to the fact that I keep hearing that it's more of a social game and not as fun or such by yourself. So, like, I mean, I did download it and I definitely will give it a gander and a try, but I don't really foresee myself playing. I don't know. You know what I mean? I didn't foresee myself getting into Fortnite, though. That's one thing, like, when I first fucking played Fortnite back in the day, I was so fucking skeptical, and I even watched someone play it, and I was like, you know, I'm not interested. And then, you know, we became interested. You know what I mean? So it's the sort of thing that I definitely don't just automatically say, oh, I won't play something. Unless it's a scary game. Like, scary games I have to be a little bit more careful with, you know what I mean? Like, I stand by the fact that if I had known The Last of Us had that scary shit, I probably wouldn't have played it. I am really glad that I did. You know what I mean? I'm immensely glad that I played The Last of Us and Last of Us 2, and I definitely will play a third one when it comes out. But it's just scary, and I almost didn't beat the second one because it was. Oh shit! Oh my god, that person scared the shit out of me. I was talking about scary shit, and like like honestly, I didn't even register that person just then. Like my thought process, I'm not entirely sure what I was thinking because I was straight up just thinking about The Last of Us Part 2 and like that portion in underneath the fucking hospital. Like, oh my gosh, that shit was stupid hard. I will know. A couple people were like, oh, would you ever do like a replay of it? Fuck no. I am never replaying The Last of Us or The Last of Us Part 2 ever again. One time only. Were they super fun? Yes, and the story is amazing, but the scary stuff is just, it's a lot for me, you know what I mean? Like, it's a lot. I was playing that on the 4th of July. I will never forget that. We were playing The Last of Us Part 2, doing that fucking hospital basement shit on the fucking 4th of July. Happy Independence Day 2020. Let's play Last of Us Part 2. Oh my gosh. It was amazing. It truly was. It was This was definitely one of my favorite 4th of Julys. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Why? Turn your love around. Fucking A. Why do I got this stuck in my head? I, like, literally don't even know why. Turn your love around. Fuck. That's the only part I have stuck in my head, too. It's so fucked up. God damn it. You know, I'm really glad that I listened to the beat of my heart and the thoughts in my head because I definitely wanted to get my Fortnite on. Oh. Which way are you going? You're going that way? Oh, you're landing there, aren't you? Yeah, okay. I'll let you get that, booby. Really? You probably should have went and got your booby. Instead of focusing on the person that landed. Dumbass. This motherfucker... yeah, you probably would have killed me if you maybe had that. Maybe not. He was definitely more infatuated with killing the person that landed than focusing on getting stuff to actually do it. We got some action up in the orchard. Couple people up in the orchard. still over there on top of that building. I hate that I still really want chips and salsa, man. Like, I just wanted chips and salsa and queso. I mean, and I would have sacrificed the queso and just had salsa. It's like chips and salsa sound stupid good. Like, just nice tortilla chips with that crisp corn taste. Mild salsa. I don't like spicy. Not into spice. Not into the spiciness. Not in my humans and not in my foods. Turn my love around. Oh, you know what? I wish I had a friend that wanted me to dye their hair. Oh. It doesn't have to be Galaxy, whatever the fuck they want. It's probably not gonna work out for me, just like it didn't work out for me the last time. I should have ate one of my apples. My health was down. Oh well. I want to land at the Coral Castle, especially because I think they're going to take that away. Not enough people like it, and it hurts my heart. Like, when not enough people like something is when the map will change and they'll get rid of it. Like, because that's one thing that over time Epic has been listening to the people who play it. I mean, which is smart. Surprised no one else landed here. Wait, no, I don't want that. I need to consume fuck people. That's a person. Where'd his weapon go? Do you just have a flare gun? Because he shot an actual gun at me. What? God damn it. Damn, they like just were straight up about battling. Didn't even come back to try to loot it all. Glad that I held back. Ooh, hands. Why? Ah! Fuck, man. That, like, I really hurt myself. So I basically shaved my own skin off with my own nail when I was washing my Hare yesterday. So fucked up, man. It hurts. Really bad. Man, I am so glad that that was an AR and not a burst AR, because I would have been rather annoyed that I had, you know, not opened up the boobies before upgrading my weapon, which is what I should have done, you know, just to be sure that we didn't get a weapon that was better than what we had, and then we could have upgraded to, you know, the purple versus blue, but it worked out. Now we need to get the fuck out of Dodge, or try to get 60 more metal, but that ain't gonna happen. We gotta go. Vehicle? Alright, you guys, so we're gonna be doing a blind as fuck run. So after this is gonna be my last match. You know, let's go the other way. We're gonna play Fall Guys. Just ran that fucking gas can over. Not trying to deal with the Marauders right now. It really does. My hair, like, this doesn't even do justice. Like, the way that it looks IRL is so unbelievably amazing. I've done my Galaxy hair a few times. Anyone that's been following me here in Club Kottontale for the last 4 years, they've seen a couple variants of my Galaxy hair, but this is the longest that my hair has ever been with doing the Galaxy hair. It is quite literally fucking phenomenal. And that color right there, it's such this beautiful purple color that happened because I got pure magenta and my hair was blue to start. So when we put that magenta on the blue, it made just the most beautiful plum purple. It is quite literally one of the most beautiful colors I have ever seen. But yeah, my hair is various colors of shades of blue and purple to make a galaxy. And it's phenomenal. But yeah, it's not going to be here soon. I should reiterate. After this match, I need to take a break because my hand is seizing up. I'm going to play Fall Guys in about an hour. In about an hour, because I want to start playing the game before I play with the other person. But after 2, we're going to be playing with another person. You're working it, and I love to see it. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's one thing about my Galaxy hair is that, like, I work any hair color, but the Galaxy is definitely my favorite by far. You guys see that fucking hotel with Wi-Fi over there? Yeah, that's going down. You know, I'm probably... Ow. Smoke a bowl, play one more match, take a little brief break, and then I am going to start playing Fall Guys before I play with the other person. But, like, I was deterred from playing it because I was told that it's, you know, not as fun by yourself. You know, it's better suited with other people. So, like, obviously I want to start playing it by myself. But now that we know that we're actually going to have someone to play it with, that'll be so much better. You know there's someone in that hotel. So, okay, so we got active builds over here. Still feel like there's going to be someone coming from that. But we saw one person over there and another one over there. So that's 2 of the 3. Okay, that's getting compassed. So they definitely aren't over there anymore. And if they are, they've already traversed. That was happening. I mainly was like, let's eat as many of these consumables as we can eat, because that's what we needed. That was insanity. Pure fucking insanity. So, I need to send them a message real quick, because I am so down. I'm pretty sure... Oops, wrong thing. Yeah. Okay, I did respond that I'm down. Also respond to my mermy. My mermy had sent me a text message, so definitely want to respond to my mama. Oh, ooh, my allergies are fucking up. Something fierce. Oh, ah! I love my hair so much. I've never had it this long. So the last time I did my Galaxy hair, it was like here, and it's just like, oh, this is. I'm so in love. I'm so in love, and I have so much leftovers. But like, I shit you not, a part of me almost like wishes that I would have dyed all my hair the magenta, because the purple that the magenta is, like, and it looks like burgundy on this camera, but in real life, this what looks like burgundy to you guys, this is the most beautiful plum purple that I have ever fucking seen. Like, if I could physically fuck my hair, I would. I would. Either turn it into a hair dick or turn it into a hair vagina and I fuck it with a fucking, you know, pretend peni. A strap on. I was like, I couldn't think of the name. I'm like, what is the name of this thing that I can't think of? But it is 12:37 p.m. So Rainbow goes down for nap about 2:30, or 2:30, and when she goes down for nap, we do have a person to play Fall Guys with. Now I do want to, excuse me, take a gander and play it a little bit before they are able to play, but I am not sufficiently um, satisfied with the Fortnitery, so we're still going to play some more Fortnite. I'm going to load myself another fresh bowl, and then do a couple more matches, maybe switch up our character. Let's see. I do love my Stone Cottontail quite a bit. Quite a bit of it. I don't know, I am kind of feeling like Pastel Bunny. Stella! Wow, Stella actually kind of looks cool with those wings. Wow, it's ridiculous that that actually looks somewhat good. But that's not the back bling I want to put on her. See, she does look good with the skateboard. Slightly touches her beautiful little cottontail. Her and her sister Ginger have the greatest cottontails ever. Look at that ginormous hot pink cottontail. It's just so fucking good. It touches it too. Probably the wings. Yes, we like that. We'll put those on for now. Ooh, Stella, you'll be good for St. Patty's. I dig it. Stella. And these one get colorful when she does emotes, so... Wow, she would look stupid good with this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, she really would though. Like, oh, yeah. Like, legit, I don't even remember when I got this thing. Because would I use it? Fuck, no. like, Camo's kind of cool, but, like, honestly, like, if I'm gonna do camo, I want that camo that, like, is, like, all the people in the sexual positions, you know what I mean? Or, like, it's something else, you know what I mean? Like, definitely colorful camo is better than any camo, but it's not, like, I don't know. Like, it's not, like, my number one thing. Like, ooh, I love camo. Like, I definitely would like tie-dye. Tie-dye's dope. That's probably why I like this so much. Well, I like this also because it's a rainbow. I just love rainbows. Which, do I want to keep her holding this one, or should I switch her to one of my other ones? I feel like she would look super cute holding the sprinkles. Ooh, could do that one. That's too much. This one makes me nauseated. Ooh, Enigma would be perfect for her. Where's my sprinkles? There they are. I imagined her holding the sprinkles, though. I still think she would look great holding the sprinkles, but this was like, yeah. Or if we had one that had like, oh, I guess I do have like a, this one's like a lots of gold, but it's not like a solid gold. I wish we had a solid gold one. Whoa, that looks trippy as all fuck. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's good. That's good. I really like her boots. I would rock the fuck out of those boots. Except I would put green shoelaces. Perfect. Ooh. I like that it gave the wings a nice little gold shimmer on them. Alright, order of operations. Smoke a last bowl for this meeting because I'm going to be doing another meeting, like probably starting, I mean, it's 12:44 right now. Literally, this meeting's just going to be me smoking a bowl and dropping at the orchard or Slurpee because I've been working on getting my forage items and I want to, you know, do at least one more time of that, which we should look and see where these are sitting at. But I had wanted to play the Fall Guys game, but I didn't want to play it by myself. I bet. Okay. That's a sign. I only wanted to get to 400 in this meeting. We not only got to 400, but we got to 420. So, we are not going to play another match. We are going to leave. We're coming back to this. That's... I see you, universe. I see you. Yes. Because I should stretch, I should eat, and then play Fall Guys. And by only smoking a bowl and not doing another match, it will guarantee that I can do that. This setup is really cute. Yes, I heart you too, Stella. Stella! I will be coming back to her. She is absolutely adorable. And I like this whole little setup. I think she's going to look really cute rocking it. We've done that before, like Bun Bun. We had set a preset up for Bun Bun and then ended up not running Bun Bun. He was very disappointed, by the way. So we'll definitely be running her. She's also like, look at that picture. She is giving sex kitten, which is so crazy because when you look at her right here, she's like, hey, how's it going? Right? Like, look at that fucking face. Like, how's it going? But you look at this picture and she's like, hey, how's it going? It's like, oh, that's too moist. Oh, I need this mask. She has gold detailing on her fucking rabbit ears. How did I not notice that till literally right this fucking moment? I'm going to make that fucking mask. It looks like it's just a pretty simple, you know, just a mask and then the ears on it. Oh man, that is fucking sexy. I just imagine like, you know, like a low grade version of it, it would be like felt with like gold piping, but like get cloth and like paddedness to make the ears and definitely do like a little bit of a padded mask. Oh man, it's definitely cloth. Oh my god. That's moist, bitch. I'm so glad I bought you. I'm so glad I bought you. I almost didn't. I'm so glad I did, though. She literally has all my favorite colors, because, like, I would say that's, like, a blue teal, the little, like, thing on her waist. Like, it could come off blue or green, so it's, like, a teal. But she has purple, green, blue, and pink, my favorite colors. Oh, my gosh, so moist. Okay. Alright, let's load this fucking poll. I can't even fucking... Not only are we only 80 away, which is dope, but... I mean, that's a 1 in 500 chance that I would land on that number. So, and then like the chances of it being here in Club Cottontail when I had it there, you know what I mean? Because I could have been offline, and it's 12:47. Okay, universe, I got you. There's too much moisture right now, and I just need to get Jaded Rose reloaded. We got Brella 420, 1240 fucking 7. 47 is my favorite number, so that's the relevance of that. Um, it makes me happy, you know what I mean? And I'm a very firm believer that, embrace the things that make you happy. Follow the rules, laws, and regulations that you have to, and then enjoy your life, you know? Um, I have been thinking lately about speaking and going to like my therapist has recommended that I like volunteer my time and I go and I speak at different places, just kind of talking about some of the things that I deal with on a daily basis and how I utilize my YouTube and other social medias as a way to help myself. You know what I mean? I'm taking, my everyday life problems with present day solutions is what my therapist likes to call it. She really loves the way that I utilize my channel. You know what I mean? Because she sees the positivity that it brings me, but she also makes sure that I'm doing what I must. Because in all actuality, like I enjoy Club Cottontail. It's fun for me, but it's not about that. Like it is a triggering bit. It's essentially therapy. You know what I mean? That's one thing that my therapist is always trying to make sure that it's helping me and not harming me. Because as soon as Club Cottontail becomes a harmful thing, that's when I have to end the meeting. That's when I have to be mindful to not, do something. Goes back to the lines of, my mental illness and my physical attributes are not my fault. Not my fault that I have these things. Um, but it is my responsibility to take care of it. You know what I mean? So, and I do. I do everything that I can to evolve constantly as a human being. Kind of like my hair, my hair evolution is constant, but so is my mind, body, and soul. I'm constantly evolving as a human being so I can be the best form of myself for myself, and then I can give other people a great person. Because when I'm good for myself, I'm a great mother for my daughter. When I'm a good mother for myself, I'm a great friend to other. You know what I mean? Like I can. That's why you have to start with yourself and be a little bit selfish because you have to take care of yourself first. It's kind of like in a dire emergency, you're on a plane and it's about to crash and the fucking things go down. You put the mask on yourself and then you assist others. You don't put it on your kid first, you put it on yourself first. You know what I mean? Um, so, yeah. It's, some people are like, oh no, that's a horrible concept. It's like, but it's not. It's a horrible concept to think that you should only help others and not help yourself because who's helping you? Who's filling you up? Because that's something else is I find that I'm a helper. I tend to help a lot of people and there's not a lot of people who fill my cup. I have a very small amount of people who fill my cup. You know what I mean? I'm the one who fills my cup on a consistent basis. And a lot of people go, oh, but you have YouTube. People there fill it up. I'm like, that's still me. Like, how is a lurker filling my cup? When someone lurks on my channel, that's actually more triggering than someone having like a trolly conversation with me. You know what I mean? Because the person interacting with me, yes, it's getting my social anxiety going, but it's a conversation which my extroverted soul so badly needs. When someone just sits there and watches me, and I can see that they're watching, like there could be someone watching this incognitally, like the number's 0, but they still could be here type of thing. You know what I mean? That's triggering to me. You know what I mean? That actually gets my social anxiety going more than someone trying to attempt to have a conversation with me. But anyways, we're just going to enjoy a Brella 420. Definitely was a sign from above that, we should enjoy a last toke. And then start a blind as fuck run. I'm kind of excited. Kind of nervous, but excited. So I would say it's almost 1 right now. I would say that by or before 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time is when we will start our blind as fuck run of a game called Fall Guys. It's a free game for PlayStation Plus users. I don't know how many platforms it's on. I don't know anything about the game. That's why it's a blind as fuck run. Cheers to that. Oh, cheers to that. Oh my gosh. My excitement has made it to where I need a tinkle. Oh no. I will be right back. Alright, motherfuckers. So, hello and welcome to my Club of Cottontales. We are at the end of our first of two meetings on a Sunday, which is so funny because I don't usually do content on Sunday, but really, I am a random content creator, so even though I might go, oh, I'm not gonna do this, I probably will if I feel like it. But yeah, we're just enjoying a last toke, and then we're going to say our goodbyes. I have excitement for so many different reasons, and sometimes my overexcitement will cause me to need to tinkle like a chihuahua, so we had to go do that real quick, and then I took advantage and brushed my Hare, because it's so beautiful, it needs to be brushed. But yeah, here after this meeting, I'm going to take a little break and eat, stretch, and then we're gonna play some Fall Guys. I'm not, I have, I don't know anything about it, so it should be interesting. That's to say the least. Um, I am excited that we have someone that's gonna play it with us. So I want to start playing a little bit before they go to play, just so I can kind of get, a gear for like what is it sort of thing. Also, I don't know where my face will be best put onto it, so we're going to have to do the old school Cottontale screen where we have full visibility of the screen, so that's going to be interesting. So yeah, just a little Brella 420. Thank you again to any Cottontales that have popped in. Thank you to, Dreamflower for popping in and saying hello to me here at the end. I hope you, like me, continue to strive to live your life moistly. Just simply being 100% yourself regardless of what any motherfucker thinks of you. Love yourself and you will be loved. No shame at all. We're Amber motherfucking Lewis. And we were so glad to have you here in this Fortnite meeting. We're looking forward to a little blind as fuck run of some Fall Guys. So, we will see you soon, but really, truthfully, only the universe knows when the next meeting will be. So until then, and always, be kind to yourself and everyone else, and we'll see you then. Bye!